Hello, my name is Maria Leva, and this is my podcast from the worldwide known producer, Quincy Jones. Mr. Jones has many years of experience under his belt. He started his music career in the 1950s and hasn't stopped since then. He has worked in multiple genres of music, from jazz, rock, pop, and R&B. He is known for being a trumpeter, composer, arranger, entrepreneur, and greatly known for his role as a producer in the Michael Jackson album Thriller. With 79 nominees and 27 Grammy wins, Jones has made his mark in the industry as being successful. Jones was born in Chicago, Illinois in 1933, the time of Tommy Guns, Stogies, and Al Capone. He found his musical calling at the age of 11, during a break-in he committed at his local recreation center.
We had the city covered. We were baby gangsters. We had all the stores, working all the stores, steal boxes of honey, everything else. Just during the war, in the 40s.
In the corner of a dark office, he had seen a piano. He ignored it at first, but went back to hit some of the keys. He felt sure that this is what he was meant to do, and that music would fill the void of losing his mother at such an early age. After that, he learned all the instruments he could from his schools.
The next day I started to play sousaphone, tuba, euphonium, B-flat baritone, E-flat alto, French horn, trombones in the marching band so you can be next to the majorettes.
Jones was recognized for his interest in music and was given a full ride to Shingler House, now known as Berklee School of Music. After a year in school, Jones was given the opportunity to leave and hit the road with Lionel Hampton, an American jazz musician. This led him to become a freelancer in New York City and the commencement of his musical career. While in New York, Jones worked with many artists, Duke Ellington, Count Basie, his childhood friend Ray Charles, and more. It didn't take long for Dizzy Gillespie to ask Jones to play in his band as a trumpeter and a music director. This led Gillespie to bring Jones on an international tour as his ensemble leader. In the same year, 1956, Jones also released his first album entitled This Is How I Feel About Jazz. A year had passed, and Jones decided to leave the States and head for Paris to study under the composition of American composer Nadia Boulanger. While in France, he worked as a music director with Barclays Disquettes, the French distributor of Mercury Records. Mercury's management was impressed by Jones, which led him to become the first African-American vice president of a major U.S. recording company. He started to step away from jazz to focus on pop. His first major pop record was Leslie Gore's It's My Party. Later on, he ventured to film and began writing film scores, his first one being The Pawnbroker. He has written over 50 film scores. Jones soon came to working with Frank Sinatra through Count Basie. He began to arrange for Sinatra, such as It Might As Well Be Jazz and his last album, LA Is My Lady. In 1969 is when Jones started becoming a true recording artist. An album with the influences from the big band, rock, pop, and R&B was entitled Walking in Space. Around the time of this release, Jones was fully working in the pop industry with artists such as Aretha Franklin and Paul Simon. After suffering a brain aneurysm in 1974, Jones pulled back from the industry, but still had a few projects, even though they were big ones, like Brother Johnson, Rufus and Chaka Khan, and Michael Jackson. Jones continued to produce 3 albums for Jackson: Off the Wall, Bad, and the best-selling album of all time, Thriller. Jones said in an interview that he was inspired to create enough emotion in the music to give you goosebumps. It was not until the mid-'80s that Jones started producing TV shows and movies such as The Color Purple and The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Jones in the recent years has put out an autobiography entitled Q, the autobiography of Quincy Jones, filled with memoirs and pages written by people who know Jones well. He has also teamed up with AKG in creating a pair of golden headphones, the AKG N90, with an adjustable EQ designed by one of his daughters. He's still in the industry and a strong believer in the uncategorization of music in America. There's only 2 types of music, good music and bad music.